Hey all, hope you all are good. Welcome back. In today's video, we are going to see about Airflow cheat sheet. So, Airflow cheat sheet is a reference guide that provides quick and easy access to all the essential information about Apache Airflow, which is a platform to author, schedule, and monitor the workflows. It typically includes the commands, configurations, best practices, and commonly used features to help the user to navigate and utilize Airflow effectively. So it's a, you can say, is a quick reference guide for the commands or the syntax which you will use while working with Airflow. So let's go to our server where our Airflow is installed. So in order to view the cheat sheet, you need to write the command airflow, then cheat, then hyphen, and then sheet. So here you will see the list of all uh, you can say Airflow command line commands. So here you can find command related to miscellaneous activities. In order to view the configuration, you can find the commands related to connection. Then to manage the DAGs, to manage the database operation, to manage the jobs, to manage the pools and others. So in this video, we are gonna see about few Airflow command line command. So let's see one by one. So starting first, we will see the Airflow version. So in order to view the version, we are we can write Airflow and version. So here you can see the current Airflow version that is installed is 2.8.3. Okay, so in order to check the status of the database which is running in backend for Airflow, we can write Airflow db check. Okay, so here you can see the connection is correct and is successful. In order to initialize the db, which comes in handy, is can be done using Airflow DB unit init. So this will initialize the fresh database connection. Okay. Now coming to the next command will be Airflow DB shell. So using this command, okay, it will give the access for the database cell in order to list all the, you can say, the databases. You can use /l. So here you can see I have a database of name Airflow with owner Airflow. These are the other database that are present here. Okay, so let's come out of the db shell using exit command. Okay, let's start the web server. So we can start the web server using Airflow web server, then provide the port name. Okay, and now let's run in detached mode. So using this command, your web server will be started. Okay, and can be accessible on localhost port 8080. So when you will refresh this, your web server UI is available. But here you can see a common warning that the scheduler does not appear to be running. Last heartbeat was received 17 hours ago. Since the web server is up, but the scheduler is not up, so we can run the scheduler using Airflow and then scheduler. So using this command, your scheduler will get up. So here you can find all the logs related to scheduler. Okay, now let the scheduler run and move to the next terminal. Okay, so we can view the list of all DAGs present in our environment using Airflow DAGs list. Okay, this will show all the DAGs which is present inside our Airflow environment. So you can see bash operator, branching DAG. These are all the DAG name, or you can say the DAG ID. Then you can see the file path. File path is basically from the root directory which we have set inside our airflow.configuration file. So In order to see the configuration file, okay, what we can do, we can see using airflow.cfg. This is the basically the default configuration file, okay, or let me open using Vim itself. So here you can see, if you go to the top, okay, so here you can see this is the DAG folder, and all the files which are present inside this folder is displayed on the Airflow UI, and that only are visible using DAG list. Okay, now if we want to delete any DAG, so we can delete the DAG using Airflow. Okay, Airflow DAGs and then delete. Okay, and then we need to pass the DAG ID. Okay, so let's see, if you want to delete a DAG. Okay, so let's delete this tag. Okay, so we need to just paste the DAG ID here. Okay, so this is the DAG that we are deleting. Okay, and here you can see its status is currently paused with owner as Airflow. Okay, so yeah, so let's press Y. It shows the warning. This will drop all the existing records related to specific DAG. So here you can see the DAG is now deleted. Okay, now let's see all the users. Okay, in order to, okay, tell one more thing, deleting the DAG from the Airflow UI doesn't guarantee the DAG deletion, because when the this DAG is deleted from the Airflow database, but it's still present inside the DAGs directory. So when the scheduler will parse the DAGs directory, this DAG will be visible again in the Airflow UI. Okay, but this time all the information related to runs, okay, or the past history will be removed. And here is the same case. Earlier when we have seen, we have seen the status of the DAG, that it had run specific number of times. We also find out the number of times it got success, failed, and what's the last run and what's the expected next run. Now let's see the next command, how to list the users. So we can list the users using Airflow user list. It will show the list of all user with their information. So here you can see I have only one user with username admin, and the roles that are being attached is admin. So let's create a new user. Okay, so we can create the user using Airflow users create, then provide the username. Let's provide any name, let's say Sriv only. Okay, let's let's provide the first name. Okay, let's provide the last name. Okay, and then the email. Okay, and then the role. Okay, the role it takes as admin, user, OP, public, and viewer. Let's provide the viewer role. Okay, let's provide the password, and here you can see a user Sriv is being created with role viewer. So using this command you can find or create the user new user. Okay, now when we will run Airflow users list, okay, we can see another user is being created with this email ID, okay, and role as viewer. So in order to delete the user, okay, what we can do, we can write Airflow users and then delete, okay, then provide the user, we will provide the username, and the username is sriw. Okay, so this will delete the user created. And now if we look again, here you can see there will be only one user present. Okay, now, yeah, then let's do one thing. Let's trigger the DAG. Okay, so we can trigger the DAG using Airflow, um Airflow DAGs, then trigger, and then we need to provide the DAG ID. Let's first let's see if the DAG is unpaused or not. So here you can see this DAG we can run, which is in unpaused state. Okay, so you can run a DAG. Let me copy it again. Let me type it, demo retry underscore DAG. So this will trigger a DAG. So here you can see, okay, only 5 failed runs are present here. Okay, let me open and see if there is only, yeah, here you can see there now earlier 5 failed runs were present. Now you can see that the DAG is in running state. Okay, and you can see one. Okay, if you go to the, if you open this DAG and go to the grid view, here you can see this DAG is currently running. Okay, let's do one thing. Let's pause this DAG. Okay, we can both pause and unpause a DAG using command airflow DAGs. Okay, and then pause and then pass the DAG ID. Okay, okay, it says that the DAG doesn't exist in the DAG table. Let's see if we have passed the wrong DAG ID, it censors. Okay, okay, so here earlier the DAG was in unpaused state. Now the DAG should be paused. So let's refresh from the Airflow UI. Okay, here you can see now the DAG is paused. Okay, similarly we can unpause the DAG, okay, using the same command. Okay, using unpause here. Okay, so let's see if it is currently unpaused. Okay, so now here you can see it has again being unpaused. So let's see a few of the other example. Okay, so let's view all the tasks which are present uh, inside this DAG. Okay, so we can list all the task inside a DAG using Airflow task list and then provide the DAG ID. Okay, something is wrong. Okay, here will be tasks. Okay, so in order to take help, okay, so here you can see there is only one task available inside this DAG. Okay, if you open this, okay, here you can see only one task is available with name is file available. Okay, let's see. Yeah, so if you are stuck and you don't remember the command, so you can write using Airflow then hyphen help. If you want to move further, okay, so what you can do, here you can see all the next command. Okay, so let's write task and then again write hyphen help. So it will provide the next positional argument. So let's write list. Okay, then again write h. Okay, so here you can see this is the last command, and it is used to list the all the DAGs within a DAG. Okay, and it is the command airflow task list. Then we need to pass the DAG ID. Okay, now let's see. Let's see if we want to retrieve any value from the airflow.configuration file, okay, which is present inside the uh, with name inside the airflow directory with airflow.cfg name. Okay, so we want to get this value. Okay, in order to retrieve this value we need to first go to core and then get this value. Okay, so how we can achieve it? Okay, in order to retrieve the config value, what we need to do, airflow config. Okay, then write the get value, then provide the core, and then provide the DAGs folder. Okay, so here you can see we are getting the value of this variable DAGs folder which is present inside core. So it takes the command airflow config get value, then this sub argument, and then this next sub argument. Okay, we can also get the other values such as what you can say get value sensor. Okay, and then default timeout. So you can see the some another name. Okay, here will be underscore. Okay, so this is the default timeout for the sensor, after which it will stop checking whether the condition is met or not, and it will mark the task as failed. Okay, so now let's retrieve the connection. Okay, so in order to retrieve the connection, okay, let's see if there are any available connection. Okay, you can go to admin and then click on connection. Okay, let's retrieve the value of Postgres localhost. Okay, so what we can write, we need to write airflow connections. Okay, then write the get and then the connection ID. Okay, so here you can see this is the connection value. Okay, with name, this is the connection ID, then the connection type, which is Postgres, this is a description, then it's the host, schema, login, then this is the password, then the port. It says whether it's encrypted or not, so I've written is false, that's why the password is visible. Okay, and then the URL. Okay, if we go to this and open this Postgres localhost connection ID, you can find all the same values being present here. Okay, now let's see. um, okay, now let's export the all the connections. Okay, we can export all the connection using airflow connection. Okay, then export, and then let's write give it a name. Okay, so all using this command. Okay, all your connection will be exported, okay, to a file name connection.json. Okay, let's see if all the files are being exported or not. Okay, so here you can see all your connections are being exported to a file, okay, with name connection.json. Okay, this is the wrong file name that we provided earlier. Okay, now similarly we can retrieve the value of the variable. Okay, let's see, we have a one variable created owner. Okay, we can retrieve its value using Airflow variables, then get, and then the uh, variable name. Okay, so here you're getting the value of owner saved as admin. So if we open this variable, okay, so owner is the key name and value is admin. Okay, now let's what you can say, let's see all the tasks inside the DAG. Okay, uh, we will write command DAGs. Okay, then show. Okay, then we are providing the DAG ID. Okay, let's select one of the DAG. Um, okay, pool. Okay, and then let's provide the uh, file name. Okay, so what we are doing, we are saving the graph view of the DAG to a file name demo.png. Okay, so yeah, if we again refresh this, okay, here you can see a png file is being created. Okay, so by using this, you can open what you can do, you can open and save your graph view of a DAG. Okay, let's see a few other commands that if you want to view all the errors in the UI, okay, you can view using Airflow list import errors. Okay, so currently since no error is being present here in the Airflow UI, it says no data found. So yeah, so in this video we have seen all the related or familiar command line commands for Airflow which we are going to use readily in our upcoming videos.